Moments away, the setting in North Carolina, the Spectrum Center in Charlotte. The Kings taking on the Hornets. For Sacramento, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They'll look to tip that balance with a win here. Hornets, Kings, and we'll be right back for tip-off. What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke, Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce, our reporter. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Sacramento Kings. On Thursday, they'll go up against Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. And then on Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks.
And that game against Brooklyn is going to be a hard-fought battle. Just hope they are able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Achua. Then there's Russell Westbrook, and it's Clifford in at the shooting guard position. And for Charlotte, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knueppel out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Diabate in at the 5, roaming the paint. Finding the strength and the legs to finish the season strong. How difficult is that to do?
Yeah, I think this is where BA, you need your leaders and those veterans to guide the young players along, to encourage them to eat right, to get their rest, to take care of themselves mentally as well as physically.
Now here's Bridges. Off target at the rim. And it's Sacramento's ball. Achua with the dunk.
Achua with room at the rim and doesn't hesitate.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T connected cam. Ball with it. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I asked how you counter a player with DeMar DeRozan's versatile scoring. We're putting a close sign on the mid-range tonight, Coach joked, adding, we're going to be very tight in that area defensively and not give him what he wants. Sounds like DeMar is in for an uphill battle tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's DeRozan. Westbrook outside. DeRozan right side. Baseline try. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this, they caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Now here's Westbrook. He's been contributing over 15 a game. Can't connect from short range.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Knueppel. Hold the shot a little left. Bounce goes his way, though.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's Clifford. Westbrook taking his time here. DeRozan up top. He picked up 10 in his last game. 4 on the clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
Miller outside. Ball into the lane. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one.
Boy, just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here.
Pass to Westbrook. And stolen by Bridges. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. And here's Knueppel from the arc. On target from range. Knueppel's got 5 points.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Kon Knueppel is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knueppel is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
Attention, everyone! Look who's coming onto the court! It's your Hornets Swarm Squad!
season. Let's see where the West is shaken out. You look at Sacramento, a really frustrating season for them. They're looking forward to the draft.
Right now, for Sacramento, they realize they have 1 month to go here, and as a team currently in the middle of the pack, there's a huge opportunity to gain separation. So I think they're up for the challenge.
Now here's DeRozan. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Diabate grabs the board. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Bridges. Achua with some nice D. The Kings trailing. Pass to Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
You can make the case Russell Westbrook elite in the history of the game at the point guard position. How about those hops?
Now Miller coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Ball outside. Clock at 6. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
There you go. Not the best start, but maybe that's the shot that gets him in rhythm.
Ball against Westbrook.
We know that Russell Westbrook isn't afraid to mix it up inside. He knows how to get defenders to hit him on these opportunities.
Sacramento shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Westbrook. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
This guy is not only incredibly talented, but Russell Westbrook has been a tireless worker, almost obsessive in improving his craft.
And so Westbrook nails both of them.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
Bridges outside. From behind the arc, here's Diabate. Powered down after the assist, led him to the lane.
Well, boy, Miles Bridges showing you that he's not just a scorer. How about that pass and setup?
Westbrook, pass to DeRozan. Achua with a screen to the inside. Achua with the dunk.
Trading the lead back and forth.
DeMar
Neither side is
DeRozan.
willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Knueppel. 5 points in the game. Drops in the 3.
Boy, very few guys let it fly as often or as freely as Mr. LaMelo Ball.
Outside Achua. DeRozan outside. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. DeRozan's got 5 now.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And Paul gets it to go.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
It's ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go. Oh, sit down. Oh, that's nice. Bring those news.
Looking now at some numbers for Miles Bridges.
Number 3.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And Sacramento has possession, trailing by 2. Their last encounter in Sacramento.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
Here's White. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
And I like how White forces him to get physical with him inside. He didn't allow for an easy stop.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
Good on the second one.
And when you look at Kobe White's career numbers, he scored 15 as a rookie. I mean, he's always been a factor offensively.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside Achua. Here's DeRozan over Knueppel. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Achua. And that's now 7 points for DeMar DeRozan. Westbrook against White. Ball outside. Pass to Bridges. Charlotte, no good that time either. The Kings have gone 6 of 11 so far. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. Kings ball is Sacramento.
And you have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
On defense, Charlotte. Westbrook right side. 5 on the clock. Driving in. Here's Achua. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Achua's got 6.
You have to know how to screen and then when to release. Achua, excellent execution.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, the Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers to help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Guys, back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, thank you. Here's Westbrook. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Sinks it from distance. He's got 7.
Really encouraging when Russell Westbrook is making that three-point shot, because when he does, he's an impossible check.
Inside. Here's Diabate. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Both teams are hot. This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now here's DeRozan. He has 7. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Year after year, DeRozan gives you that steady scoring presence. You can count on him to get his numbers.
Ball passes to White. The kick out to Ball. The 3 is up, and that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
This guy is absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Here's Westbrook. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Now here's White. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And the way he passed the basketball was also a major factor. He created a ton of opportunities for his teammates, guys.
Down low. Diabate's shot is good. Diabate's got 8 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Westbrook against White. Westbrook can't hit.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there
2
right
minutes
now.
remaining in the first.
To the
2
paint.
minutes.
And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it.
Kings ball.
And while we have a moment, a handful of point guards who have provided stellar defense since the All-Star break. Here are the leaders in takeaways. Number 5 is LaMelo Ball.
Swiping the ball involves so much. It's reading passing lanes, understanding the offense in general, and taking high percentage risk. They do all of that.
You know, I think that's the mentality they have when it comes to defending aggressive. They don't let up for one single second at that end of the floor, and they're always looking to cause you discomfort.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
Very few players in the NBA
Shooting
get to
for
the line as
Sacramento,
often as DeMar DeRozan. There's a bit of an edge to his game. He's not at all afraid.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And Charlotte making a change here. James is checked in. Baldwin's checked in for Sacramento. Carter comes in for Westbrook. DeRozan hits them both.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets.
Long-time assistant. He knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Looking at who's out there now for Sacramento. McDermott's checked in for Baldwin. Plowden comes in for DeRozan. James finds White. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. McNeely misses. Sacramento has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Outside Monk. James with the rebound.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Here's Bridges. Rebound by Sacramento. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
Charlotte shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Baldwin's checked in for Sacramento. White hits them both. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Pass to Carter. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's White. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game.
Is showing off his passing skills. White sends the ball right into the hands of a ready three-point shooter.
James against Monk. For 3. No luck on that one. LaMelo Ball for Charlotte. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back after this word. We've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
We've got Kobe White. Miles Bridges is out there with McNeely. Then there's James. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. James, a screen on Carter. The open shot, White. Rebound by Sacramento. Outside Monk. Pass to Baldwin. Carter against White. Monk for three. Here's Carter. Good work defensively by White.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Monk. Kings trail by 5. Pass to Carter. Back to Monk. Right side Carter. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the field.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Monk. 32 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
Boy, the defense had tons of difficulty covering him. They kept putting him on the line and he burned them.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
White on the wing. He's checked by Carter. Bridges outside. Clock at 4. Shoots it from the high post. And that one comes up a bit short.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. James. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeMar DeRozan.
Well, I like that he's really found a balance. He doesn't feel the need to put the team on his back and try to carry them offensively. but he can still bring it when they need him most. And maybe what's most important, he provides that veteran leadership necessary.
That's good from White. White hits them both. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The 15-footer. And it's DeRozan missing.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Bridges passes to Miller. Back to Bridges. Fires the three. Nails it from three. And the Hornets lead by 14.
Yeah, you know that Bridges is good for a few threes most games. This guy is very confident out there.
DeRozan outside. Monk for three. Sinks that one after missing his first two attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The three from Ball. Missed it. 4 for 8 in the contest. And it's Monk with the ball for the Kings. 11-point game. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row. Outside Achua. Here's Clifford, guarded by Miller. Pulls it from 20. Hornets with the rebound. And here's Ball. And he lobs it up top. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Monk looking around. DeRozan passes to Monk. And here is DeRozan. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. 13 points for DeMar DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, like a surgeon on the offensive end, methodical, can pick apart any defense regardless of what you're throwing in his direction.
And Ball gets it to go.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Ball against Monk. Pass to Achua. DeRozan left side. Here's Clifford. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Charlotte leading by 12. Ball outside. Outside White. Just 5 on the clock. Off with the layup. Kings trail by 12. To the middle. Soft touch off the glass.
And look at how DeMar DeRozan tries to get the basketball around and trust his teammates. Love that he's allowing them to make plays.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Let's go!
In for Bridges, and Knueppel subbed in for White. The Kings making a switch here. Hornets leading by 10. Here's Ball. A 29-point game for him in the win against Memphis.
And it wasn't only his scoring, the intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, Brandon Miller has proven himself as a multi-positional player, Doris.
He has, and in this era of positionless basketball, Brandon Miller is a guy who can fit in a lot of different systems. He can shoot the jump shot. He can play face-up off the bounce. You can use your size to overpower guards in a mismatch. A lot to like with Brandon Miller.
He knocks down the first one.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Salon, he's checked in for Williams. Miller hits them both. Will grant a wrist injury hampered Brandon Miller in year 2. Good to have him back in action, though.
Yeah, the number 2 pick in 2023. I mean, the future is still bright for Miller. And he'll have every opportunity to fulfill his immense potential.
Here's Knueppel. He's got 5. Inside. Here's Salon. Achua with some nice D. Kings trail by 12. DeRozan outside. Pass to Achua. Westbrook outside. And it's blocked. They get it back. Down it goes. Count it. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Here's Salon. Ball with it. 14 points for him. Pass to Miller. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
ABA. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back over to you, Brian.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Kings trail by 10. Pass to Achua. Westbrook left side. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You take a look at the Hornets. Right now, they're in 10th place, hoping to get themselves into the playoff picture.
I think for the Hornets, their season's in danger of slipping away. But still, it's not too late. With a strong push here over the last few games, they could earn a play-in spot.
Tillman's checked in for Charlotte. White comes in for Salon. And timeout called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Show some love for your baby.
Checked in for Tillman, and Miles Bridges subbed in for White. On defense, Sacramento trailing by 10. Miller outside. Pass to Diabate. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. He can really put passes there around the court.
Outside Achua. Back to Westbrook. Sacramento passing it around. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Knueppel, no good. Kings trail by 12. Pass to DeRozan. Over Knueppel.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
Diabate grabs the board. Diabate's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Back to Miller. Now here's Ball. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Westbrook. Ball no good.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Achua against Bridges. Pass to Clifford. Here's DeRozan. DeRozan's got 15 points.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the free ball. With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Pass to DeRozan. Here's Clifford. Achua with a screen on Miller. On the wing, DeRozan. 15 points in the game. And he makes it. DeRozan's got 6 here in the quarter.
We call that DeMar DeRozan to the rescue. Knew the situation and barely beats the clock.
It's Bridges on the wing. Ball outside. A 3-ball from LaMelo.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter. 2 more since.
DeRozan, left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DeRozan's got 19 points.
Come on now, that's easy money.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Look here now at Sacramento. They've wanted this to be a turnaround season. They have a few building blocks, but the roster construction is not complete. This front office has some tough decisions to make.
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Kings.
Well, they aren't defending the perimeter. Those shooters are loading up with confidence.
You can go out there and knock down a few, Chet. That's how bad the defense has been.
Hey, backhanded compliment if there ever was one.
He's a great shooter, Ernie.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, DeMar DeRozan has been exceptional here, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. 11-point game. And on the floor for Doug Christie as we get into the second half. We've got Achua, also DeMar DeRozan out there, and it's Clifford in at the shooting guard position. Charlotte's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious
At
contact.
the line for your Hornets, Kon Knueppel. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Kings trail by 13. Pass to Achua. This one for 3. Knueppel with the rebound.
0 for 3 to start the second half. You've got to start finding your footing here.
Miller outside. From downtown. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in. Diamante's got 14.
He's been doing this for them all game. I mean, just staying alert and taking advantage of every opportunity.
Yeah, he's back-to-back games like this. He is on a tear, competing with every ounce of energy he's got.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 19. Over to the wing. 3 on the clock. Achua passes to Westbrook. And another miss by Sacramento.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass the ball. Here's Knueppel. To the inside. Achua with a steal. And it's Westbrook off the drive. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. 9 points in the game.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
Miller outside. Crosses over. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Tough move by Miller, having to absorb the foul while taking a shot.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That's good for Miller.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Miller hits them both. Kings trail by 15. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's DeRozan. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 5. Westbrook finds DeRozan. Over Knueppel. And it's DeRozan missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Ball outside. To the left wing. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. And he gets the bucket. Diamante's got 16 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Achua. He's got 6. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Here's Westbrook. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Here's Knueppel from the arc. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Clifford. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Ball with a steal. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Ball's got 19 points.
This is where the size of LaMelo pays off, folks. 6'7" and ready to finish.
And when it comes to adding sizzle to the steak, just watch LaMelo Ball, Doris.
I love that, B.A. Certainly, entertainment is a big aspect of this young man's game. The fancy dribbling, the no-look passes, the range on his three-point shooting. He alone can be worth the price of a ticket.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from DeRozan.
Now, DeMar DeRozan remains a remarkable offensive talent. He has now crossed that remarkable 20,000 career point club.
DeRozan hits them both.
DeMar DeRozan does a little of everything, folks. He's known as a scorer, but make no mistake, this guy can pass it and he can board it.
Here's Knueppel. He's got 7. Here's Miller. Lays it up and banks it in. Miller's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're really working the paint now.
Ball against Westbrook. 4-3. Oh, nice one-handed slam right there.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Now here's Ball. 19 points in the game. Miller on the wing. He shoots. Rebound by Sacramento. Achua's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Westbrook. Back to DeRozan. Ball with a steal. To the paint. No, stop it in there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. DeMar DeRozan picks one up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And so it's Westbrook who will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Hornets Youth Dance Team.
Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who were lights out from three-point range. Number 1, Charlotte.
Well, a hot streak like this breeds confidence, a virtuous cycle. You see shots going down, you take that next one with extreme confidence.
Here's Clifford, guarded by Miller. And there's the screen. DeRozan down low. Just 4 to shoot. Picked it out of midair. And it's the Hornets on the break. Kon Knueppel with the bucket. Kon Knueppel's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's DeRozan. 21 points in the game. Shot clock at 3. Over Kon Knueppel. And it's DeRozan missing. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. Beyond the arc. That misses. He's 7 for 14 on the night. Sacramento has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. DeRozan passes to Westbrook. Outside at Chua. Here's Clifford. Three-pointer off the mark. Charlotte leading by 22. Here's Miller. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
DeRozan finds Westbrook. Outside at Chua. Sacramento passing it around. The three is up. Westbrook can't hit.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Down low. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Line strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops, Miles Bridges. Yes, sir.
And so now a timeout called by Del Christie. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7", or even taller. Think about it, he's just a short list. Luka Doncic, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Free t-shirts are heading your way, fans. Get out of your seats and let us know you want one. Show your spirit, fans. Live the city and we are getting some free t-shirts.
Checked in for Sacramento. Here's Clifford. No made baskets yet. Here's Westbrook, outside Monk. Just 5 to shoot. Can they get it? And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Ball. 19 points in the game. Pass to White. Three-pointer. Rebound by Sacramento. Now Monk. From about 19, and it falls all over the rim and in. Monk's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Ball against Monk. Nice move. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It is very difficult guarding LaMelo Ball to stay disciplined and not bite on that pump fake. He's so good at it.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls.
One of those do-it-all kinds of players on the offensive end. The height of LaMelo Ball, 6'7". Boy, he's got a lot of advantages in the backcourt.
And so Ball nails both of them. And the Kings shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Westbrook outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Well, there's a level of physicality that Russell Westbrook plays with, right? He has a willingness to seek and find contact.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. The Hornets making a switch here. James is checked in. He does not get the second one.
This guy is completely out of rhythm this quarter. He just can't get going.
White looking it over. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hornets will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
4 on the clock. Back come the Kings in transition. Here's Westbrook. And a nice finish on the layup. Westbrook's got 4 points this quarter.
Russell Westbrook, always dangerous. This guy keeps constant pressure on your defense.
Back to White. There's the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Foul, 15.
It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game.
At the line for your Hornets, Kobe White. Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. McNeely's checked in for Charlotte. And the Kings also making a change. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Westbrook. He hits the second from the line. Kings trail by 21. A minute 42 left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to DeRozan. Banked it in off the glass. DeRozan's got 23.
It has been years and years of productivity for DeMar DeRozan on the offensive end. This guy is just so crafted.
Back to White. Some nice passing by Charlotte here. Here's Bridges. The short one's on the money. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
I'll tell you, if you're Miles Bridges, you take the easy shots inside when you get them.
They set the screen. DeRozan against Bridges. Now here's DeRozan. The D's right on him. Carter against James. Pass to White. Deflects the pass. James, a screen on Monk. White for 3. Not going to go that time. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now DeRozan.
Hornets foul. McNeely. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Now in for Charlotte, number 24, Brandon Miller.
And so here's Sacramento. Outside Carter. Pass to Plowden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's DeRozan. Takes a 3. And he can't get that one. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Ball. Miller is out there with Williams. Then it's Kobe White. That's the Hornets 5. That one falls. Ball's got 23.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Pass to Plowden. DeRozan against Williams. And it's DeRozan missing.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, question the shot difficulty.
Ball finds Williams. Miller outside. Pass to White. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Monk passes to DeRozan. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
A shot from the high post. Rebound by Sacramento. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Ball right side. Over Carter. Charlotte again missing. Well, the Kings shooting only 39% so far in the game. Pass to Monk. To end the drought. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Man,
First team foul.
the defender really went after him.
At the line for the Kings, Malik Monk, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Monk. And Monk drops them both. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
And it's the Kings with the ball. After the basket by Charlotte. Outside White. Back to Ball. Monk with a steal. Pass to Carter. Here's DeRozan. Williams grabs the board.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
There's Ball with a three. Counted from distance. Ball's got 26.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Pass to DeRozan. Sacramento passing it around. Ball looks over the floor. Miller outside. Williams a screen on DeRozan. Here's Miller. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Now here's DeRozan. Up top, Monk. Dan founded back in 2020. The National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done.
And give them a foul. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
One shot.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Here's Diabate. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen away. Pass to DeRozan. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
White the pass to Bridges. Now here's Miller. Releases. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
The 3, Westbrook. They get it back. Achua gets the bucket.
Now, this is who Achua is. Tremendous offensive rebounder.
Hornets leading by 19. And here's White. Miller outside. Out to the wing. There's the screen. The 3 ball. That one is off. Kings trail by 19. DeRozan looks it over. To the middle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
White, the pass to Miller. Bridges outside. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Here's Sacramento now. Right now on a 9-0 run. Pass to Westbrook. Outside Achua. Here's DeRozan. Kon Knueppel with the rebound. Now here's White. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
All right, everybody. Now coming onto the floor is your Swarm Squad. Let me hear you make some noise.
go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Still Hornets ball.
Achua against Bridges. Pass the ball to snap the cold streak.
They're not shooting threes as well as they did in the first half.
And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Poke loose, and he recovers it. And here's Achua. Sacramento passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. The three from DeRozan. Miller pulls it in.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, the opportunistic Bridges sees him falling asleep defensively. Up and over the top he goes.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Westbrook. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
On ball.
Third team foul. Shooting for Sacramento, Russell Westbrook. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Hornets leading by 16. To the inside. Miller. Oh, some solid D from DeRozan. Ball against Westbrook. Pass to Achua. Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
That's really good work inside from DeMar DeRozan. You know, he knows how to get positions where a defender is almost forced to foul him.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. DeRozan hits them both. Hornets leading by 14. Inside. Here's Diabate. Oh, no good on the layup. DeRozan outside. Inside, DeRozan.
Whatever it takes to get to his offensive game. That time, DeMar doing work in the painted area.
Outside. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
That's an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
DeRozan with the ball. The take from DeRozan.
Well, that's the attacking style of DeMar DeRozan. It's why he gets to the free throw line with such frequency. He's such a hard driver.
DeMar DeRozan at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from DeRozan. DeRozan hits them both. Now Miller. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
You see the decisiveness right there with LaMelo Ball. Makes up his mind on the drive that he's going to dunk it.
DeRozan right side. Oh, he jammed it.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
Charlotte leading by 12. Bridges down low. And she was there. Up top Ball. Outside Bridges. Now Miller. Bridges outside. 5 on the clock. Outside Miller. Puts up the tray. Ooh, it doesn't go. Kings trail by 12. Outside DeRozan. And there's a pick from 7.
Well, we talk about the offensive prowess of DeMar DeRozan. Clever use of the up fake and gets him to draw the foul. Nicely done.
Shooting for Sacramento, DeMar DeRozan. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good.
Listen, it's only 1 miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 11-point game.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Hornets.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for LaMelo Ball.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
And it's the Kings with the ball after Charlotte's three-pointer on the other end. Oh, the shot is off. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And let's leave you with our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.